how to cure being bored. Okay, the reason why you're bored is because you don't have anything to do. You're scrolling, you're fapping, you're not doing anything. You're just sitting down, scratching ass, wasting time when you could be using that time productively. So, how to make your how to have a fun day is mastery. Instead of scrolling, where you're scroll fuck where you're scrolling, and you're doing all these bad habits like eating junk food, doing all these things. You're just wasting time not doing anything, and you wonder why you feel like you have you just feel like your days are like you're just going day by day. You're not doing anything. The reason why is because you aren't mastering something. You aren't mastering something like a skill. Like maybe how about instead of going doing scrolling doing that, maybe maybe you want always want to learn how to dance. So why not, instead of going on your phone looking up how to dance, you just start dancing. Maybe it's how to get it. You want to get into drawing. You just try and master that skill, and that's the cure to boredom. Because if you really think about it, boredom is man's greatest enemy. Because when we're bored, we're more likely to do the bad habits. That's why we've been so 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 addicted, so like to the internet, to porn, all this stuff. Why? Because there's nothing else to do. There's nothing else that we have going on, nothing else that we do rather than scroll, eat junk food, and all this stuff. And a way to counteract this is just finding something that you want to master, maybe like drawing, working out, dancing, boxing, anything that you want. Playing the guitar. Just that's really how you counteract your boredom. That's how you that's how you stop scrolling. That's how you that's how you make your days fun. Just like how we were younger, where instead of being on our phones, we were out doing something, like playing soccer, trying to learn that new trick, just to show our friends, just doing stuff like that. Trying to get better at basketball, all this stuff. When we were younger, we were way more happier. Why? Because we weren't on our phones all day. We weren't indoors eating junk food, watching porn, and on top just wasting time. When we could be using that time productively. And that's why we wonder why we go. That's why we wonder that. That's why we wonder why our days are boring. Why we feel like we have untapped potential, but we just don't know how to how to tap into it. And how to tap into it is just going out, mastering something. Maybe it's like playing basketball. Maybe you have a goal of running a marathon. You just have to start trying to master something. That's how you really that's how you really cure boredom. Because if you want to master something that you like, when you're trying to go master something that you like, you're less likely to scroll, go onto your phone, just staying indoors. You're out being productive, because you're going out mastering your thing, mastering that one skill that you always wanted to learn. Like maybe um playing basketball. You're going out playing basketball with your friends, 1v1ing people. Just getting better, and you're gonna feel more productive. You're gonna be more happier. Why? Because you're out being a human. You're not being a dork, or you're inside not doing anything, just scrolling away, wasting time, wasting your potential. And yeah, just the cure to boredom and the cure to a boring day is just going out mastering something. Because if you really think about it, when you're mastering something that you want to do, like dancing, you it's fun. It's fun. Although yeah, it's hard. Because you don't really know what you're doing. It's fun. Like it's exciting, and you all of a sudden you just think to yourself, oh, you know what? I'm gonna try and go learn how to dance. And all of a sudden, you're dancing. You're happy. You're more happier than scrolling, than not doing anything. yeah, just try and master something. That's the cure to something. That's the cure to boredom. I mean, you just have to go out and master something because boredom is a really bad thing. Boredom is what led us to addictions. Why? Because when we're bored, we're more likely to do the bad habits because it's very easy to do. It's very pleasurable. Why not instead find something else that you can do, like mastering basketball, mastering how to play basketball. Going out, playing with people, maybe dancing, so that way you can learn how to dance. Maybe it's trying to do a handstand. Going out to the park, trying to do a handstand. Maybe it's even drawing, painting, reading, whatever skill it is. It's better than scrolling, going on your phone, and just wasting your potential, wasting your time, wasting wasting your potential. And just go out, master something, bro. And yeah, that's basically it. Just go out, master something. Maybe it's learn how to paint. You just try something new. That's how the saying goes, where you try something new. You see if you like it, and if you don't like it, then go on to the next thing. And if you don't like that thing, then go on to the other next thing. And then you'll find something that you like. And since you've been trying to master that thing, you're gonna be less likely on your phone. You're gonna be more trying to learn that skill. You're gonna be learning. Oh, maybe I can do this. Maybe like, oh, I saw that I did this. I saw that this one person did this move in basketball. I'm gonna try and learn it. Oh, I saw that. Shooting like this. Shooting like that is a method. Shooting like that makes you more hoops. Oh, I saw that. Painting like this. It's way easier than drawing like this. You start to learn more. You start to dive deep into your to your skill. And that's basically it. Just to have a fun day, have a fun life, is to master something that you like, master something that is fun for you, that you really like. And yeah, that's basically it. Just mastery is the cure of boredom.